Good morning, students. Hope you have a nice day. We are back again and I welcome you to JC Best School Mathematics class. Remember what we did last week? Last week we talked about what directed numbers, and we discussed how we can add directed numbers, subtract, multiply and divide directed numbers, and also what simplify with directed numbers. So this week we're going to be doing something very unique, which is called matrices. And under it, we're going to be looking at what? Addition and subtraction of what? 2 by 2 what? Matrices. And our specific objective for this class, the first one, we're going to what? Define matrices. By the end of the class, you should be able to what? Define matrices, state the dimension of matrices, add and subtract what? Matrices. So I know you'll be wondering, what is matrices? I've never heard that before. But don't worry, you will enjoy it before the end of this class. Okay, I have these 3 letters. Let's say this is a boy A, this and that boy B, C. So these 3 boys, they are warming up for a football match. This football match will take place maybe in a minute's time, and they want to warm up for the football match. So what happened? A gets the ball and passes the ball to what? To B. So we have the arrow here showing that A passed the ball to B. Now B gets the ball and passes the ball to C. So we put the arrow this way. So C gets the ball and passes the ball back to B. So the arrow, since C is passing the ball back to B, is this. So B gets the ball and still passes the ball back to C. So we have this like this. So C gets the ball and passes the ball to A. Let's say it's going this way, and A gets the ball and passes the ball back to C. So the arrow will come this way. So they are done with the warming section. Now, it is very easy for us to understand what happened at the warming section using what? This diagram. Because the direction of the arrow shows who passed the ball to who. And the numbers of the pass show what? The sum of the total pass during what? The warming section. Now the problem is, what if we want to represent this in a computer? We want to tell a computer what happened in the warming section. A computer does not understand all this. So what we do, we have to think of an innovative way to what? Tell computer what happened during the what? Warming section. So let's say we create what? 3 columns for these 3 boys. We have A, we have B, we have C. We have A, we have B, and we have C. Okay, let's do it like this. So let's pick the number of pass from A to A. Using this diagram, we'll write it here. We'll also check the number of pass from A to B, from A to C, from B to A. Alright, let's go. Now, the pass from A to A, this is the A person. A does not have any pass to himself. Okay? So, the number of pass from A to A is what? Is 0. We'll come here and put 0 because A did not pass the ball to himself. Now, let's see A to B. Now, this is what? A to B. You see, there's only one pass. Look at the arrow going from what? A to B. There's only one pass from A to what? B. So we come here and we put what? 1. A to C. A to C. You see, A to C, we have what? Just one pass. This is A. The arrow is coming down to C. We have one pass. We come here and we put 1. So the next one, now, we'll start with B now. You know, this one we start with A, all through. Now we are starting with B. So, the number of pass from B to A, now this is B to A, you see, there is no pass. B did not pass any ball to A. There is no pass like this going the arrow this way. So, we come here and write what? 0. So, B to B, B did not pass the ball to himself. So, we write what? 0. There is no pass there. Now, B to C, let's see, there is a pass there. B to C, we have what? 2 pass. That is this one and what? This one. We come here and we write what? 2. So let's start with C. C to A, we have only one pass, and which is this. we write 1. C to B, now C to B, also we have 1 pass. And C to C, we don't have any pass because C did not pass the bottom, so we write 0. So what happened here is what happened during the warming section. And the sum of all this is the number of what? Of pass. Everything you are seeing here is nothing but what? A matrix. So a matrix is an array of numbers or symbols that we use to what? Represent information or data. And they are represented in what? In row and what? And in column. So everything here is row. Like this is like where you are. Maybe if you want to in our assembly ground, you stand in what? In row, in a straight line. And the horizontal line is what? Is what? Is your row. The vertical line is your column. So if I have this line, let's say from this point here to this one here. So the horizontal line, this is the horizontal line, it is called what? Row. The vertical line is called what? Column. So meaning that here, how many rows do we have? We have 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows. Okay? And how many columns? We have 1 column, 2 columns, and what? And 3 columns. Okay, so that's what the introduction of what? Of matrices. So let's see what we can use this matrix to do. So in this class, we're going to be looking at the dimension of matrices to indicate dimension of matrices, and also we're going to be using matrices for addition and what? And subtraction. And we're going to be limiting ourselves in 2 by 2 matrix, which is a square matrix. We'll understand that when we go ahead. So here in this example 1, we have to state what the dimension of what? Of matrices. Now, if you want to state dimension of any matrix, you start with what? With the row. Row to column. 2 by 2. Like this one, if I want to see the dimension of this matrix, since I have 3 rows, 1, 2, 3, and I have 3 columns, 1, 2, 3, it will be what? 3 rows and what? 3 columns. And we call it 3 by 3 matrices. Okay? So let's see this one. Now I want to say dimension of this matrix. I have what? Here I have row 1, and here I have what? Row 2. That means what? 2 rows. Okay? Now let's see the number of columns. Here straight I have column 1. Here I have what? Column 2. That is what? 2 columns. Meaning that in this matrix I have what? 2 rows and what? And 2 columns. So I have what? 2 rows and 2 columns. So I'll call it what? 2 by 2 matrix. Is that clear? Now the next one, I have how many rows do I have here? Let's see how many rows and how many columns. Now you can see that I only have what? 1 row. Everything here is in what? 1 row. I have 1 row. And how many columns? So this one here, 3 is in 1 column, 2 is another column, and 5 in that column. So I have in total 3 what? Columns. Okay? I'll start again. Here I have just 3, 2, minus 5. And which is in what? 1 row. Just like pass your book in rows, you are passing it what? Horizontally. And the column is what? 3, 2, minus 5. So I have what? 1 row and what? 3 columns. So 1 row and 3 columns. So which will be what? 1 by 3 matrices. Okay? So here I just have how many rows? I have 1 row, 2 row, 3 row, and what? 1 column. Only 1 straight line. 1 straight line. So it means to be what? 3 rows and 1 column. So which will be what? 3 by 1 matrix. Okay, let's see this one. How many rows do we have here? So pause the video and try for D to see if you will get the answer. Okay, so here I have how many rows? This is row 1, this is row 2, and I have column 1, column 2, column 3. So meaning I have 2 rows and what? And 3 columns. So I have 2 rows and 3 columns. I will write it 2 by 3 matrix. Okay? 2 by 3 matrix. And this one is 2 by 2 matrix. 1 by 3 matrix and 3 by 1 matrix. So try to pause the video and go through them again. Alright, so in addition and subtraction, there are rules that will guide us in what? In achieving that. So rule number 1, the first thing, in adding and subtracting any matrix, their dimension must be the same. Meaning that if you're adding or subtracting matrices, you'll be having what? 2 or more matrices. So meaning that if matrix A is 2 by 2, matrix B must be 2 by 2, matrix C must be 2 by 2. Is that clear? That's what we mean by what? Addition and subtraction of matrices must have the same what? Dimension. Now, for addition, we add each item in the matrix to the corresponding item in the second matrix. So here I'm going to explain it very well using what? Our examples. So for rule number 3, for subtraction, we subtract each item in the first matrix to the corresponding item in the second matrix. Okay, what that means now, if I have now first row, this 2 here is in what? First row and first column. Okay? Okay, so this 5 here is in what? First row and what? Second column. So if I have 2 matrices, I have to add this first row and first column with another first row and first column. And my answer will also be in what? First row and first column. Alright, just try to calm yourself down. Let's do an example. We're going to understand all this right up here. Okay? Alright, let's see example. Now we have to add and subtract what? The matrices below. So this is A, B, this is C, and okay, this is D. So we have to add what? A plus B and what? A minus B. Then again, we're going to do for C plus D and C minus D. Okay. Now, before you add any matrix, you have to look to see if the dimension of those 2 matrices are what? Are the same. Now in matrix A, we have what? 2 by 2. Just in our specific objective, today we are going to limit our matrix to what? 2 by 2 matrices. And in matrix B, we also have the 2 by 2, meaning that I have 1 row, I have what? Second row. And I have the first column, I have what? The second column. And the same thing for matrix B. So now we have to add what? A plus B. So our rule number 1, we are safe. We've achieved rule number 1. We ensure that what? The matrix is what? The same dimension. Now for rule number 2, you see, when you add this matrix, you add it to what? Corresponding item in the next matrix. Now this 3 here is in row 1, column 1. Okay? And also this 4 is also in row 1. This is row 1 and it's still was column 1. So you add it. Row 1, column 1. The next one, you pick the value or the item in row 1, column 1. Okay? That's what this statement is trying to say. So I have matrix A. This is 3, 8, 4, 6. So you see they are represented in rectangular arrangement. And here I have 4, 0, 1, minus 9. Okay, so let's add now. So the rules say pick this and pick this. They are still in the same row and they also in the same what? Column. So I will pick 3 plus 4. Okay? So the next one I have what? 8 and 0. This one is in the first row and what? Second column. And this also in the first row and what? Second column. So I have here, I'll just give a space, 8 plus what? 0. So this is what? Second row and what? And first column. And this also in what? Second row and what? First column. So I add the corresponding item together. So I have 4 plus 1. The same thing, this is 6, is in the second row and what? Second column. And minus 9 is in the second row and second column. So I have 6 plus what? Minus 9. 6 plus minus 9. Okay, so we're going to add these numbers together. Since this is in the first row and first column, our answer will also be in first row and first column. Okay? So 3 plus 4 is what? Is 7. Now, this is in first row and second column. 8 plus 0 is 8. Our answer will also be in what? In first row and second column. 8. So this is what? 4 plus 1, which is 5, and is in what? Row 2, column 1. So we come here and put our answer in row 2, column 1, 5. So we have here 8 plus what? Minus 9, which is what? 9, 6. Okay, sorry, 6 plus what? Minus 9, which is what? Minus 3. So this is in the second row and second column. So our minus 3 will also be in the second row and what? And second column. You see, I've taken my time to explain A plus B. So try to pause the video and go through it again so that you can be able to try for A minus B. Okay, for A minus B, I have the same matrix: 3, 8, 4, 6, 4, 0, 1, minus 9. So now, in our rule number 3, the same thing for addition, that's what we do for subtraction. You pick the corresponding item and subtract it. So you cannot just pick 3 minus 0, no, because 3 is the first row and first column, and 0 is not. Okay, so you pick the corresponding what? Item. So let's do this quickly. So now we have minus, so we have to put our minus sign. 3 minus 4, this is what? 4 minus 1, 8 minus 0, and 6 minus 9. Remember our rule in what? In multiplication, in subtraction, when you have minus and minus, you have what? Addition. So we have here 6 minus 9. Okay. So our answer will also follow the same what? Pattern. So 3 minus 4, we have what? Minus 1. 4 minus 1, we have 3. 8 minus 0, we have 8. 6 minus 9, we have what? 15. So, one unique thing about this, whatever you add, that's what you will get. If you add a 2 by 2 matrix, your answer will be what? 2 by 2 matrix. So you see here we add 2 by 2 matrix and our result is what? Is still 2 by 2 matrix. So let's do for B. So pause the video and try to see this so you see my answer next. C plus D. Our C is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we are experts in adding matrices. So let's just move ahead. So now the next thing to do, we have what? 1 plus 5. They are in the same row and the same column. We have 2 plus 6. 3 plus 7. The next one is what? 4 plus 8. 4 plus 8. So we add them together. 1 plus 5 is what? 6. 2 plus 6 is what? 8. 3 plus 7 is 10. 4 plus 8 is what? Is 12. Okay, so I want to believe that as you pause the video, this is the answer that you've gotten. Alright, let's do the last one, C minus D. So, my matrix, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm subtracting my matrices. 1 minus 5, first row, first column. 2 minus 6, this is the first row and second column. 3 minus 7 and what? 4 minus 8. Alright, so 1 minus 5 is what? Minus 4. So you have to put it what? In the first row and first column. Minus 4. 2 minus 6, we have what? Minus 4. And 3 minus 7 have minus 4. 4 minus 8, we have what? Minus 4. You see, our result gives what? 2 by 2 matrices. Because we add 2 matrices, 2 by 2, the same matrix with the same dimension, our result will also give what? The same what? Dimension. Now, what about in the case I gave you a matrix and I said these two keep the direction of these two. Maybe I say this is the matrix, okay, these three, where is this 3 located? So your answer will be is located in what? The second column, the second row, and what? The first column. That's where this 3 is located. I might also ask you that where is what? This 6 located. So 6 is located what? In the first row and what? And second column. So try to recap the video 2 or 3 times for better understanding. Just a quick recap of our specific objective. We'll define matrices, which is what? A rectangular array or arrangement of what? Of numbers. And we'll add state dimension of matrices. The horizontal line is what? Is your row. And the vertical line is what? Is your column. And if you want to say a matrix, you say row by column. If it's 2 row, you say 2. If it's 2 column, you say 2 by 2 matrix. Now, in adding a number of a matrix, you have to be sure that matrix have what? The same dimension. If matrix A is 2 by 2, matrix B is 2 by 3, it's not possible for you to add that matrix. So I hope you enjoyed the class. Try to recap your video. So your assignment will be what? In your Google Classroom. Have a nice day and stay safe. Bye.